Sorry, that was an inappropriate reaction.
What is going on?
I unpaused it, saw Ninth Sister, went and then paused it again. But like it was really genuine. Like it was a very tiny, genuine. Yeah. All right, you guys ready?
Come on.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Michael, are you doing the Wordle?
Yeah.
Use trains.
My dad is so good at word with
regular
friends.
train. I guess it would be.
Yay. I'll use it again.
Trins.
You remember?
I don't want to reuse the nay.
Trins.
Trim. Sure, that's a good one.
I mean, I don't know if it's a good one. It's a bad one.
All right, let's do it.
Hello, everyone with Power Nerds. Poseidon.
And Joe.
Joey wanted to say something. Oh, please
Yeah.
no.
I was talking to Will about this off camera. There was something I wanted to say for 2 episodes, but couldn't find the appropriate time to interject. And it's really not that interesting, but it was like speaking of Luke turning evil from 2
Oh
episodes.
my
ago.
gosh.
There's a bunch of alternate you know Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah.
For the second game, or even the third game that didn't happen because like EA bought the franchise, they apparently had like this weird campaign that they were planning out, where you could play like how it went
really
in the
well.
you could play how it went in canon, or you could go down alternate routes, like a good Darth Vader or evil like Luke Skywalker. And it didn't happen, but there's a lot of interesting like fan art of like a good Darth Vader, a buff Darth Vader, an evil Anakin, a Sith, or actually Anakin is evil. A Sith.
No, we're good.
Obi-Wan.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's very interesting. I recommend like looking up like the concept art of Battlefront.
Why didn't they do
because-
it?
I don't know. This is like, I think Battlefront 2, this is when the company wasn't doing so well, and I think they needed to rush the game.
They probably couldn't take the risk.
Yeah.
That reminds me of
Maybe also because it was LucasArts. This was before the Disney buyout, and they were really protective of the Star Wars stuff. I guess not as much as Disney now, but like, I guess still they didn't want to do it. I don't really know the drama behind it, but for one reason or another, they kind of chickened out of it.
Oh my.
Or maybe it was because like,
Michael, don't laugh at force choke. I have no stim packs.
I think maybe because this was the awkward in-between phase where like Disney was going into the rights of EA and Disney, and they were getting kind of protective of the brand and didn't want to do that. I don't know.
Well, that reminds me of when during Avatar: The Last Airbender was on, and they had a thing on Nickelodeon.com where you could vote. It was something like you could vote if you want Aang to join the Fire Lord, and I voted like yes to him joining the Fire Lord.
What?
Michael.
Siri?
Yeah.
Anyone else hear Siri?
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Is she telling me about the Fire Lord?
Yeah, my watches. The Avatar and the Fire Lord. That's not. Thank you, Sherry, but I didn't ask.
Hey, wow! I think I just killed the.
The Avatar and the Fire Lord.
I just killed the
sitting
Ninth
in a
Sister.
tree.
Well, if I can nail this quick time event.
True.
Woohoo!
By hand.
Oh,
didn't
you
mean
looked
that.
me.
You luked me, even though that hasn't happened yet.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Spoilers.
cool, though. I want to see these like alternate Battlefront ideas.
You want me to show you some
Yeah,
art of it?
kinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna try and Snoke me,
Yeah.
which is
By
the
the
thing
way,
that also won.
I can't tell you how much I hated that moment.
That was kind of cool. You
No.
gotta admit.
No. It was a very cool scene. That whole fight scene was incredible. But we learned nothing about Snoke. He was.
Yes,
We learned nothing. We never knew his motivation, who he was, who he was allied with. We learned literally nothing about it when he died. It was cool. It was very cool. I loved it.
It was, but it was
Just like
he was a
how-
bad character.
Just like how Admiral Holdo sent the cruiser through the Snoke ship at light speed, it was incredibly cool. But a little crazy.
What was it? It wasn't right.
No.
There was
Still
there was
cool.
stuff around it that was the problem.
Yeah.
It wasn't the actual moment was cool, but like
Yes,
all the
yes.
stuff leading up to and following it
No,
wasn't
but
right.
if we learned like 2-3 movies on Snoke or something like that, like he learned who he was and his motivations and everything, and then that happened. Yeah, sure, it was very cool.
I never really understood if it was true or a theory, but I think someone told me that he was a failed Palpatine clone.
I think that was implied in the third movie with all the clones of
That makes
Snoke.
sense.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. I gotta change one setting. Oh wait, I didn't heal. Okay, wait. Hold on, wait. Everyone calm down. Guys, I need you taking it too hard. Okay, we're back.
Please be quiet.
We're back. Sorry, I had to just change one very, very quick thing.
Alright.
Alright, so, we just killed Nine's sister. She's dead.
That was a girl. Oh, sister. Oh.
Yeah. that was a girl? Well, what was that joke? That was a joke in something, wasn't it?
What?
I don't remember what, but like there was like a character and it was like a big villain, and like right after they killed her, like one of the main characters was like, that was a woman? like they didn't know the entire time. Michael just literally did that. That was from a TV show, but I forget which one.
Sounds sort of. That reminds me of when Patrick, when in SpongeBob, Sandy took her helmet off underwater and like, how did you say it like that? I have no idea. Sandy's a girl.
Sandy's a girl?
That was. I didn't need to hear that. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Why did he turn back around? Did you see that? He looked at you and went, nah, anyway. And
I'm not dealing with this.
yeah, this is like, maybe if I act like I didn't see him, he'll leave me alone.
Alright, so I got pictures of
goodbye.
that, like, alternate Battlefront. Apparently, it's the reason why it didn't happen was because it was planned for Battlefront 4, which didn't happen. It turned
Did they
into...
make a Battlefront 3?
I don't know. I guess that Battlefront 4
Are they
turned
just
into
really
EA
planning
Star
ahead?
Battlefront, which kind of got, like, watered down. But here's evil, what do you call it, Mace Windu.
Ooh, that's cool. That's really neat.
Here's a non-tattooed Darth Maul.
I don't like that one.
Oh yeah, here's Sith Obi-Wan.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
you
like
guys should look these up because I'm not going to throw them up on screen. But they're very cool.
And there's just a white Darth Vader that's supposed to be good Darth Vader.
That's really neat. I really like that a lot.
It's very interesting. It's probably the biggest tragedy of not becoming real, because these are some really out there designs.
Yeah, that would be really fun. I really do love an alternate history.
Yeah. It sounds like a cool idea.
This game also, by the way, is going so... Whoa, sorry. Oh, it's the stupid elevators always make this game lag.
I think the idea, and I'm not an expert on this, I just like heard it on the internet, but I think the idea is like whether you win or lose a battle determines whether you follow the canon or an alternate route.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah, it's such a shame.
You can choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
But I mean, also, it is a shame because that would have been cool, but like, it wouldn't have been... What?
I remember this place.
Alright, let's take it easy. The pudding?
No, the
The
spinning
mustard.
thing.
Yeah,
The mom that took.
we don't need to talk about this area.
Okay.
Like, it sounds cool, and it probably would have been cool, but like, it never plays out exactly how like the original concept is, you know?
It sounds a little too ambitious. to be
Exactly.
honest.
It would have
To
probably
the
been...
mustard.
I think they might
I
have
won't
watered
fall
the
in the
idea down.
mustard.
Some of the concepts probably wouldn't have happened. But I think a what if Star Wars would definitely
That would be
like,
really
real cool. I'd be down for that.
I mean, I love a choose your own adventure Star Wars. Star Wars, like, what was it, Jedi Apprentice?
Jedi Academy, yeah.
Which had like that
There's a
choose
dead
your
man
own...
on that turbine down there.
But that was also even watered down because
you
like
jump down to that
they
one?
present like good and like
Oh,
bad
right.
options throughout the
Oh,
game,
it's like a
but it's only
droid or
until like the
something. Oh, it's a
last
Wookiee?
options
It's a
that you
Wookiee.
turn good. Oh my!
No, don't laugh!
He looks like a burnt man.
He died from toxic fumes!
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid Wookiee.
I
Get better
should-
lungs.
I should talk to someone about this.
This is getting mildly concerning.
Yeah.
And by mildly, I mean
Very,
extremely.
Oh, this hallway just be nightmares.
This is where the Wookiees were being kept.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta fight these guys.
I read kindy. Kindy.
Okay, this is annoying. This is a thing that happens a lot. Oh, I can do this.
Goodbye. Oh.
He's a
What?
Jedi too.
No, he's not.
Did you see that?
Yeah, he was floating.
Yeah, is that alright?
All right, so this is the thing that's going to happen.
You Wile E. Coyote.
He did Wile E. Coyote. This is the thing that's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Just kind of throughout the game, is bounty hunters are going to show up randomly and
kinda
try and
cool,
kill
though.
me. Yeah, it's cool, but it's also a little annoying. The thing that's honestly the most annoying isn't them showing up; it's that they don't show up again. Like if they killed me and I come back in this room, they just won't be here.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
But like,
So if you blow it though, like you know,
I
you don't get
need
another
to-
chance.
So neither of you played Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, I
2,
killed
right?
both of them. Red Kindy is dead.
Right? Neither of you played that game.
No,
Wait,
I played
which
the
game?
very beginning of one.
You don't. You have any interest in playing?
I do. I want to play.
In
never
Odyssey
mind.
or
No, Red Dead.
oh,
Never
Red
mind.
Dead. Yeah, sorry.
I know
I
you
played.
told me. You told me it's so good. I can't not. I
No,
can't
but I
just-
was gonna say something about similar to how like how you play the game.
I played the first
it
couple of.
affects. It
Oh,
affects
does it really?
Oh yeah, it affects a lot.
That's. I love that kind of stuff.
Like it affects. Like I'm trying to think of a way to say this without spoiling it. Like there's.
It affects like what characters like live and die and like do that.
Sort of, but it affects how people treat you and how.
Oh, there's a reputation.
And how
right?
like yeah, there is, right?
Yeah.
And like how like your life goes. And there's a quote at the end of the game, and I think depending on what you choose, like there's it's one of the 12 beatitudes, depending on if.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
And like depending on which way you go.
Wait, does it turn into like 7 deadly sins if you become an outlaw?
Ew,
Well,
they're eating
if-
gross blue pudding.
Eat your pudding, cow.
Baby, you okay?
Eat your pudding, cow.
You hardly touched your Sonic limited edition curry.
Ooh, that is what
The
they're
blue
eating.
milk turn. We have to get rid of it
I
somehow.
forgot they have this awkward like family dinner. That
Well,
spoon can't be
That's a
practical.
spork.
Those
That's
fruits
not
are
even
plastic.
Star Wars. That's just a spork.
That's our resolution.
You're salting it
Okay,
too
hold on, hold on.
much.
This is important.
Stop salting it. It's you
He's still
ruined
going.
it,
He likes a lot
Greedo.
of salt.
Or what's his name?
Grease.
Grease. Turn your salt shaker around.
Do you guys know what she's talking about?
He's still salting it.
Because it's awkward now.
Dude, put it down.
Guys, stop watching Grease.
I'm paying attention though.
A little salt pile starts piling
Like
up.
it's. What does that mean? Oh. Interesting.
And grease.
Maybe
Are you
she-
gonna finish
maybe
that
she's
salt
one of-
shaker?
Maybe she's undercover inquisitor. I mean, you know, obviously, but you're patronizing me.
Very interesting.
Okay, all right. Oh well, okay.
I
gotcha,
couldn't pay
gotcha.
attention and salt was distracting me
Yeah.
too much.
I mean, she was just talking about how. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know about the Inquisitors, really.
I know the
Well,
Inquisitors.
they hunt out Jedi's.
But do you know where they got the Inquisitors from?
No, I don't know.
The Inquisitors are all former Jedi.
Oh yeah, I think you made.
They're
a point
all
at the
former
beginning.
Jedis who got captured
Yeah.
and essentially tortured until they mentally broke
Yeah, I think that sounds.
and succumbed to the dark side.
That sounds right.
And that was the whole point. Was she was captured,
And she didn't break.
she did break because she told them where her apprentice was.
Oh, got it.
And then they got Trilla, and now Trilla's the second sister.
Got it.
Why didn't they get her instead? Why
Because
isn't
she
a
wouldn't
second sister?
succumb to being an Inquisitor, but she eventually succumbed into
Got it.
telling them information.
But at the end of Red Dead 2, if you're on the low honor side,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what it's deeper, but it's
Sure.
if you're on the low honor side, it's blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, and if you're on the good honor side, it's blessed are the peacemakers.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
It's-
played
it's-
the first Red
it's
Dead
very-
and some of the second. What I like about it is it's so cinematic. Like in
Oh.
Red Dead 1, there can just be like a random like bandit hunt that you can just solve.
Oh no, there's that and 100 times more in Red Dead 2. It is the most. It is Red Dead Redemption 2 is. I mean, obviously I haven't played all of the best.
I mean,
Red
not
Dead,
like
but
a
it's
bandit
it's the
hunt,
most-
like it would be a stick up.
You've said multiple
high
times
noon
that's like
duel.
your
It's one of the
favorite
most.
game.
It's one of the probably most flawed. I mean, there's glitches and stuff. Little.
Sure.
Which I mean, it's a huge game, of course.
Yeah.
But it's one of the most flawlessly executed games I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's not really particularly close.
Yeah, you've mentioned that Skyrim is your favorite game because it's like a nostalgic
It is,
comfort
and I
game for
feel.
you. But you've mentioned
water.
that, like, I think you've mentioned, maybe not explicitly, but in so many words, that Red Dead is your favorite game in the sense that it is, like, objectively the best.
Yes, it is. Like at the end of the campaign, I was like pacing to myself, like I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
I guess-
It is.
I need to play it.
It is a mess. It is a. IGN is always very
Yeah,
nice
always.
with their rankings.
Mhm.
It is one of the few games where I'm like, this is it's an actual masterpiece.
I don't know if
Like
I'm
it
going the right
takes
way.
you on, like, because in Red Dead Redemption 1 you play as John Marston.
Right.
In when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, everyone's like, we want to play as John again. We love John. At the end of Red Dead Redemption 2, we're like, we don't care about John. Like John is
Really?
you like it's like
Is like that good?
it is unreal, and it's so immersive.
Yeah.
It is the most immersive game ever, by far the most immersive game ever.
Well, the thing about like Rocksteady, I believe that's what they're called. Rocksteady. I kind of get confused. It's not Rockstar. It's Rocksteady, right? The game
Studio?
Yeah, the
It's
game.
Rockstar.
Rockstar, yeah, Rockstar.
Oh,
you got it.
Rockstar. Yeah,
You
that's
got it.
right. I think I got confused.
Yeah, Rocksteady.
Well,
Rockstar. Oh,
yeah, you can see
I'm
my
confused
confusion.
now.
No, the studio that made it was Rockstar.
Well,
So
I
that's
think
what made
Rockstar, because of the GTA games and because of the Manslaughter series, I think they got a reputation of just being like exploitative, like kind of
Oh.
violence for violence sake. But I think to me, with Red Dead and like LA Noire, I feel like they've always gone for like a very cinematic like
Oh,
approach,
it is
where you're
a
like you're trying to play
masterpiece.
like a movie, and Manhunt
no,
was
it is.
like. Manhunt was a snuff film.
Yeah.
GTA was like a modern gangster
GTA
movie.
5 was just hilarious.
LA Noire was like an LA Noir.
LA Noire
and
was
then like
great.
Red Dead's like a western. Like you're playing a film. It's like I feel like what they're always going for. And then Bully is like I don't know, high school drama.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption
That's
2
interesting.
is the most flawless game I've ever played, and by far. I mean, like, you can just hunt and live at a camp and just hunt for your food and sell it and
Yeah,
sell
that's cool.
furs and just hang out.
Yeah.
But you can kill an animal
Okay.
and then come back 3 days later and the corpse is
Do you remember
dead.
who this is?
I
We've
remember
never
this.
been to Dathomir, have we?
No, we went for about 6 minutes and left because we died really quick.
That sounds right. This planet and these people are one
Oh,
of the most
God.
interesting things. They're one of the most interesting things, I think. This is the planet Darth Maul is from.
Okay, got it.
But I guess I'll let
I
have
would rather
so much to say about
die
this.
than live on this planet. It looks so miserable.
What the heck?
Okay, so let me just explain, I guess, a little bit. And maybe I'm a little off on some of this information, but to my understanding of how this planet works, this planet was ruled by the Night Sisters, who were a group, essentially the females of this race.
Okay, got it.
And they're force sensitive. I'll come back to them.
Got it.
But like most of the males here are like not intelligent, and they're kind of just grunt for like brute work. I think Darth Maul was kind of an exception.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
But all the Night Sisters are dead at this point. They were wiped out. I don't remember. I think a Jedi wiped them. I think they were wiped out by the Jedi, actually.
I think not General Grievous. Darth Maul's race is among some of the few races also that can't be Jedis.
Really? That I
Or at
didn't
least
know.
there's just none of them that are Jedis. I think there's only like one example in all of Star Wars that have become a Jedi.
That's why. I mean, he became a Sith, so
Yeah.
I guess the Sith don't have that rule. Oh.
Anyone can be a Sith.
I guess that's true. You gotta be force sensitive to be a Sith.
Yeah.
Um,
Or I guess there are some races that can't be Sith. No, there are some
Oh.
races that can't be Sith. Like the guy with the big forehead, I don't think he can be a Sith.
what big forehead?
You know, what about the attack on the Wookiees?
Why
I
can't he
think
be a Sith?
I think his race is physically incapable of being Siths.
Why?
I don't know.
How do you be physically incapable of being a Sith?
Because their culture's so peaceful.
Oh, well that'll do it.
I think there's one Sith from his race, but not many.
Well, if there's one Sith, then it's not physically impossible.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not common.
Well, yeah, not common, I can believe.
Because I think his race is like natural pacifist. And he's the only Jedi that can get it all.
Just gonna
Because
hate
his
what I was gonna say.
race is dying.
What's that?
It's not good. It's
Hit me
one
with
of the.
Michael.
It's I've known you've known him for 10 years. It's one of the worst things I've ever gonna say.
I mean, that's a high bar at this point, but hit me.
You're gonna agree.
Okay, hit me.
So I looked at my phone for like 5-10 seconds. I
Yeah.
looked back up. I saw the guys were fighting again, and I was about. What's the him?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I didn't. I stopped myself. Remember this. These guys look like Darth Maul.
Michael, that is pretty bad.
I know.
That
I
was
stopped myself.
probably the first thing I told you about them.
I stopped myself though, right?
You did
Does that
stop
count for
yourself.
something?
It,
It's force
it,
on.
no, I don't need to. I don't need to.
Yeah, but like force choke.
Maybe I need to. I've been fighting like 12 of these guys, and of course, it's the first one you're like, use the force on him, then he just starts wailing on
Of
me.
course.
Oh,
Is that funny to you, Michael?
Wait, they
Come on,
shoot you
shoot
like
me
alright.
again.
Okay, I'm gonna get him now.
nice try.
serious? This guy's-
I'm not falling for that
Okay.
one.
So I really, really enjoy this planet because of the Night Sisters are interesting. They're essentially like, they're called like witches, but they're like essentially force sensitive, but they're not Jedi or Sith.
So the
Star Wars
or
witches
they
are
like-
very interesting.
I think that they, I don't know if they use the dark side of the Force or not. I kind of think they might. The Jedi didn't like them for sure. Can I climb up this? Is that allowed?
No. How about up there to the right, maybe? On that wall?
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh, never mind.
I think the Jedi wiped them out,
Okay.
and Night Sister Marin
That's
is the
kind of
last.
not cool, Jedi.
I think that was kind of the idea.
Yeah.
Was Cal starts to realize that Jedi weren't all good either.
Yeah.
Night Sister Marin is the last of them. And do you remember, Michael? I talked about Night Sister Marin a long time ago.
I kind of like the idea
Say it
that
again,
like
whatever
Cal
you
was
said
like,
about it.
oh my gosh, why did the Jedi wipe out the Night Sisters? Die, all the males!
Die, Night Brothers! Yeah, well, Cal's a Jedi at heart.
Yeah.
About maybe 10 episodes ago or something, I said that if I had the choice between doing the show with you or Night Sister Marin, I would choose Night Sister Marin 10 out of 10 times.
Well, that's a little rude.
You don't remember
frankly.
that?
No, I probably blocked that out. 'Cause
You
that
know
was
what?
Rude.
That's kind of fair, I
Night
suppose.
Sister Marin
What's-
just knows all the obscure references.
Listen, I just want to do the show. You guys saw Night Sister Marin? Oh, boy. This guy?
Don't tell anyone I'm here.
I'm definitely not evil. I'm just the only normal person hiding on this planet wearing
You look like a
dark
gray
robes.
beard.
He does look like a gray beard.
That's something someone to fear would say.
That is something
Trust me.
only somebody that I should fear
Yeah.
would talk like that.
Well, do you remember that? I love that one line from Polar Express where, like, they're leaving the big sack of the presents, and the one elf goes, "Give me the present. It's in good hands." Trust me.
I hate that
He
elf.
sounds so
I hate
remember
that movie.
I like that movie.
That movie upsets me.
I like that movie. I haven't seen it in a while because Will hates it so much.
I do. I don't. I don't really. I'll never put it on. I won't like freak out if someone puts it on. I'll watch bits of it, but I'll watch it kind of ironically.
The power that
We got it.
lurks within the plant.
Hot cocoa.
In the temple, there's a there's a
we
ancient
got
ruin
it.
here. Zepho. I think it's a Zepho temple.
Okay.
The
The
Zepho
Zepho
had
Hefo.
some.
Let's get after it, Cal.
That's why we're here, is because the Zepho. Okay, I believe what happened.
Oh, hello.
Okay, I thought I could block that. Okie dokie,
Wow.
can't block those. Okay,
Oh my goodness.
okay. There we go. Things are working out better for me now.
You have to
They're
remember
still
how to
shooting.
block.
They're still shooting. Guys, stop.
I can't.
Shoot at not the lightsaber part.
You'd think they would understand that.
Nope.
All right, take turns shooting at the Jedi.
No, you can climb up that equipment for sure. Okay.
Look, climb up, but not with that equipment. Now you can climb that with that equipment. And then a guy threw a rock at me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael. You did this to me.
I did. Oh. Ooh, I don't like that.
That was like a goofy moment.
This is an extraordinarily goofy movie.
Oh, no, please, not death. Okay.
Extremely, I might say.
Yeah, let's not call it an extraordinarily goofy movie. That's like the movie about when, like, you know how, like, first Goofy movie was when Max was, like, 12-ish or whatever, and the next one was when he was in college?
Yeah.
An extraordinarily goofy movie is when he's, like, 17.
What ages do you think he was? He wasn't 12 in the first one. He was like 16 in the first one.
No
And he was
shot.
going to college in the second one.
He was not in high school in the first movie.
Yes, he was.
He was
He
maybe
was pretty
13.
old.
He was, like, maybe a freshman in high school, but he was, like,
He
I
was
think he was in
definitely-
middle
yeah,
school.
he was freshman.
I think he was in middle school.
He was graduating his first year in high school.
I think he was in middle school. This is locked.
After today, I watched it like
Is that,
a
like,
few years ago.
explicitly said?
It's not said what grade he's in, but he's definitely a high schooler.
Can we Google it?
Yeah. And he's not
Are
that
you
much.
telling me
old,
that
he's
there's-
not that much older in Goofy Movie 2.
Well, sure. Extremely goofy movie. I know how he's 18. He's a freshman in college.
Yeah.
There she is, Night Sister Maren.
No, he was right about me.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Who?
Thieves,
Who?
selfish liars who bring
I kind of agree with that. Jedi sucked at everything.
Attack me again, I'll strike you down.
Oh, that's probably good bargaining there,
I
Cal.
don't know about that
But
cow.
I murdered sisters.
I don't know about that calzone is in.
Okay, they don't say what. I guess he's vaguely into that. It just says.
It
he-
says 11!
in Goof Troop.
Oh.
Then a teenager in high school in a Goofy movie.
Goof
and
Troop
then
takes place
An
before Goofy
extremely
movie?
goofy. Yeah,
These guys tough.
he's really young.
They're
in-
not easy.
He's really young in Goof Troop. Hold
Okay,
on, let
they're
me
really
pull
easy.
up a picture of it.
There's just...
Wow.
You know what?
okay.
Actually, they're
They're-
like zombies. They're
This
just
is a
aggressive.
bombastically goofy movie.
Okay, we definitely don't need to say bombastically goofy movie.
An undoubtedly goofy movie.
The goofiest of movies.
Oh, so goofy.
They're zombies. Well, okay, so these are the Night Sisters,
Yeah, okay.
but they all
They're
died.
like, yeah, were they zombified?
Yeah,
versions,
they're
maybe?
being brought back
But
to
she
life.
was alive.
She's the last
Why
Night
is she the
Sister.
one? We didn't find
This
out.
I
is-
think
it?
they're gonna explain it.
Okay.
Oh, hello, insect. I'm trying to fight the Night Sisters.
It's like when Thanos grabbed Spider-Man and yelled, "Set that!"
This is him in Goof Troop. He's voiced
Oh, wow,
by
he's way younger
yeah,
in
he's
Goof
voiced by a
Troop.
kid. Might be the same actor, just a lot younger.
Okay, if that's him at 11, okay, Goofy movie. I guess maybe he's like 15 now.
Yeah, I accept. that
Okay,
too.
freshman in high. That would be a freshman in high school,
Well,
wouldn't it?
14's like freshman.
Okay.
I was 13 as a freshman.
Oh, okay, fine. Joey's right.
Yeah.
Then you're telling me that there really is no time for a extraordinarily goofy movie.
Yeah,
What,
he's a
what would
sophomore.
an extraordinarily goofy movie? What was your premise before I?
Oh,
dashed
I
those
mean,
two?
it was just that, like, it was goofier than a Goofy movie, but not quite as goofy as an extremely goofy movie.
Where does the indubitably goofy movie fall?
I mean, I feel like that's almost like that's like the sequel
Those are
about
Twilight
Max's
years.
kids.
Those
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
yeah, those are Max's Twilight years. I feel like.
That was a very natural jump.
Oh yeah, oh my goodness. There's just a lot of them.
I feel like kicking them was not necessary
Oh,
there.
goodbye.
Okay, the bug is
Oh,
gone.
did you know that there's actually I don't know if it's said. I don't know if like another YouTuber said this or not, but like apparently there is like a natural progression of Max Goof's like journey.
Really?
Because if you watch House of Mouse, you remember that where all
Yes.
the Disney
He was
characters.
a waiter.
He was a chauffeur.
Oh,
and
he's a
people say that he
chauffeur.
and people say that he flunked out of college in an extremely goofy movie and just
Oh
got
my
like a
gosh.
job as a chauffeur.
I don't know if I buy all that.
And that's where his story ends. Well, that's where my story ends. Because after that, I think they age him down.
Sure.
I don't know. He hasn't shown up ever since that movie.
I forget about House
Maybe he
of
became
Mouse.
like the Mickey Mouse version of Francis
Is House
from
of
Malcolm
Mouse
in the Middle.
canon?
It's debatable.
It's not canon. I refuse to believe that there's a canon Mickey Mouse who owns just a nightclub. Like, I don't think that that's real.
The kid from Pinocchio tries to sneak in to drink.
Yeah, it's just, listen, I'm glad it happened. It's just not canon.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
You know,
We all had fun.
You know, while we were like about this, I was looking up some of the things in Red Dead that were like super immersive. When your honor is low,
Yeah.
like your posture, your natural standing posture is slouching.
Really?
When
That's
you have high
kinda
honor,
cool.
you stand up higher. Like you get like discounts in the stores. People talk to you nicer when you greet them. Like it's
That's
really
really cool.
really crazy.
I like to think that Max Goof has the same arc.
Okay,
progression
we are
of-
all on
All
different
over the
topics.
place.
I just want to say this real quick, and I'll
Please
let
do.
Max Goof go. I like to think that he has the same progression that Francis from Malcolm in the Middle had after like House of Mouse, where he just has like
Just
different
bouncing around
yeah,
different jobs all the
Yeah.
time.
He's like kind of a failure, and that's why he doesn't
He's
show up.
kind of a failure.
I mean, he kind of is. Would you be proud to be his wife?
I mean, I feel like Francis. I feel like they did Francis dirty in a couple parts.
After he leaves like the farm, I think that's when his character just gets messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't remember exactly the scene, but I remember thinking when he left the farm that it made no sense that he was leaving the farm.
No, it's just I think because the actor was leaving, they needed some explanation because it was like he got fired in like a off screen and like
Yeah,
a quick
that's what it
one
was.
sentence explanation. Yeah, I got fired. Like how?
Which made
the
no
guy
sense.
was like the nicest.
Yeah, and he
employer.
loved you, and you were really good at your job.
Yeah, and you were taking things seriously. I
Yeah.
hate that they did that because I feel like he would have done better on the farm.
Not to derail into a Malcolm in the Middle rant. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's another Night Brother.
Oh, there you go.
Because like after,
Come on, guys.
because especially after he leaves the farm, they don't know what to do
Okay.
with him after that.
Yeah.
I think it would have been better if they just implied he maybe left the farm on his own terms, or just like went on to do something else.
Please do fight with
shoot,
me.
come on.
Okay. We're
I
just
don't
gonna do
know.
this
After
monologue
I don't
now.
like Francis after he leaves the farm because it's just like aimless. He also doesn't show up as much.
Yeah.
I think they just
Bye.
imply that he's just gonna bounce around forever. Because after like
think
that,
they-
like he finds employment with a band. But I don't really like that conclusion for him.
Where are you heading to now?
Anyway,
Uh,
I'm
so-
sorry for stealing the floor.
Yeah,
What were you saying?
I believe this is the end of the episode, actually.
Okay.
No, you don't.
No. Do you like how I didn't even pretend to say yes? Yeah, do you know where you're going?
No.
No.
You're very honest. I respect it.
You know, I've lost. Completely and utterly lost, actually. I mean, it's this direction generally. I guess it's maybe this. I don't know. Next episode. That thing's leaking. Thank you guys for watching. This is Poseidon.
Wow.
Joe.
And we're signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Please come back
Yay.
next time.
Next time.
Next time.